So you got yourself a new Insta360. Well, I got myself a new Insta360. I got the Insta360 Go Ultra. I've tried making a few videos about this, and so excuse me if you've seen some others or if some others follow, but basically this is just going to be a quick kind of what to do next video. So you've got the product, you're excited, you've taken it out, you've made some basic vlogs like I've done, and you've used the equipment that came with it. So you've got the magnetic peak mount for your cap. So this clips onto your cap, and then you magnetize the camera to this, and you've got the now quite well known sort of magnetic pendant. So you don't plug at all. You fit the camera onto this. So this hangs around your neck, and boom, you've now got this on your chest. I don't need to explain that to you. You've seen it 100, probably thousands of times. But now what? I mean, I have a little complaint that this is the first action cam that I've bought in many years of buying action cams that I can't instantly connect to a GoPro mount. I can't instantly just connect it to this and go out vlogging. So a little bit of a complaint there to Insta360. Now I've already got the Insta360 Go. No, I've already got the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, which we're filming on now, and that has a nice little magnetic mount that came with it. Did it come with it? I think it did. I may have bought it separately. I don't know. Maybe I'll redact all of that I've just said, but I have a mag mount for that clips onto this kind of thing. However, again, second complaint, Insta360, these mounts on the bottom here are not the same as the ones on the bottom of that camera, so I can't interchange them. So planned obsolescence is the order of the day these days with technology. You have to buy new stuff all the time. So in order to fit your new camera onto your selfie stick, this by the way is a PGY Tech. I can't remember the specific name for this one, but it's a sort of tripod come selfie stick. I've had this for quite a few years and I get a lot of use out of it. In order to fit to that, you need something else. What do you need? Well, these are the two accessories that I have just bought for this camera, and I'm going to show you what they are right now. So the first one is the quick release mount. Now I think this was $18.99 on Amazon, and the Amazon listing literally just showed this particular item, and we'll get this out of the box in a second. But I was actually quite pleased when it arrived, because for my $18.99 there were actually a few extra bits in here. So let's open the box, and we're not going to do this top down because I want you to see my beautiful face. So you open the box, and inside, ooh, look, a whole host of goodies. Let's have a look what's in here. I'm not surprised because I've already got this out, of course. So you've got the mount itself. So this here, very obviously, is now going to connect onto my selfie stick, and I can now attach my camera and vlog away. Excellent. One other quick thing to note with this is that it also accepts the camera on its own, so you can use this as the monitor if you like. Again, details, probably don't need to know that right now. Handy. But for $18.99, this is a nicely made little piece of kit, but it's probably not worth that amount of money. But in here, there are a few other odds and ends. So we'll have a look first of all at these little bits here. So there are some little spare little rubber bits here. Now what these are spare parts to go on the top of this here. So if this gets worn, if it starts to peel off or something, you can put some new ones on. I'm assuming that's what they are. I haven't really looked into it, but that looks like exactly what that's going to do. So there's 2 of those. There's also some little, if you can quite make these out, some little sticky discs. These are for when these little mounts get a bit loose here. You can add them in here like a washer, which I guess what they are really. They're washers to help this to grip. Now this is quite an old thing, so this doesn't stay particularly stiff. So there's it's quite handy that you can do that if you need to. Finally, there are some kind of sort of generic action camera mounts. So you've got a sort of tripod mount screw. You've got a little extender, and you've got your thumb screw. So actually there's quite a few bits and pieces in here for your money, if you ask me, and I think there's quite a good little value pack. So that's the quick release mount. Now, the second thing that I bought was the Toddler Titan kit. Now, I don't have any toddlers. I don't plan on having any more babies or toddlers around the house. But this, I think this was $14.99, and it comes with 2 pieces. Now, the mount essentially is just a little more secure than the basic magnetic, I say basic, more secure than the magnetic peak mount. So you can put this on here, and obviously this comes off. What we have now is another clip, which is quite a good clip here, and this will clip onto like the peak of a cap or something. But now, rather than it magnetizing, now what you do is you kind of push it into this kind of cradle here, and you can mount the camera this way, or you can mount it the other way, and it's a bit more secure. Now, that's just one part of this. The second part is something that I think is actually really, really cool. If you've ever tried filming with an action cam and trying getting up close to something, you'll know that actually you can't see a lot of detail because of the field of view for these. What you get is, and I'm just going to try and set my camera up here so I can see what I'm doing. Right, we're recording. Now, when you try to get up close and personal with stuff here, what you get is a lot of blur. So if you want to do, I don't know, if you want to do sort of like toy photography or macro photography, as you can see, these lenses on these are fairly out of focus, or completely out of focus, I should say. So what do we have? We have a macro lens that comes in this kit. So for $14.99, I think it's worth it alone for that. This extra mount is quite handy, and I've been using this, sort of mounting it to some stuff on my desk for doing some stuff. So we're now going to screw this on, and as you can see, it fits on quite nicely there. And now, just to show you in comparison, so I'm looking down here, now you can see what you get is actually a fairly close-up view. I'm about an inch from that word cut off there, which you'd never get with a normal sort of action camera angle. But the downside is you obviously you have to use it for macro. It's not interchangeable. It's not doesn't have any sort of dual focus. So now I'm really out of focus, and now I'm a little bit more in focus. So a really handy little thing, which I'm not sure I've seen on any other action cameras up until now. Really nice. This Toddler Titan kit is obviously designed for kids, you know, so you can put it onto a kid's cap, and then you can point it down and you get this like extreme close-up of the face and stuff. And what you can do is in the app on, not on there, in the app on here, if you select the Toddler Titan mode, what it does is it then disables the ability to switch this on and off here. So so your kids can't accidentally record or accidentally stop recording. But yeah, I think it's quite a neat little setup there. So I've bought the camera, which cost me £300 odd, and then I've bought some accessories for another £30, give or take another quid or two. But now I think I'm set up. You know, the fact that I can now connect to my my selfie stick. I've got some various mounts for mounting this in different places, and I'm all set to go. So if you've got any questions about the Insta360 Go Ultra, please let me know. I'll do my best to help. Yeah, just keep a lookout. I'll be using these in all my videos going forward.